Alan says, how does one manage time in an exam? I find it difficult to attempt all questions. Okay. So time management in the exam hall is key, right? And so the way we approach that, as I say always, is to practice time management during studying. And how do you practice that? So you must understand the structure of the syllabus, what we studied earlier, okay? And then the structure of the examination. And then you study like that. So let's say you are writing financial reporting. Stay with me carefully. In financial reporting, we're going to be having about 20 marks question on rating areas or theories. Then we're going to have evaluation of financial statement, ratio analysis. We're going to have the IFRS's 20 marks coming in. We're going to have single entity financial statement. Then we're going to have consolidated financial statement. So this is what you're going to do. As you are studying, you are going to be solving questions under time, working with speed and accuracy. And that is why attending lectures is important. So for instance, when you join our lectures, one of the things you're going to be doing is assignments, performance evaluation tests. And we have live questions also available on our portal, right? On our website that you can get access to. So what are you doing during the assignment, the performance evaluation test? We are trying to work on your speed and accuracy, your ability to remember, your handwriting, your ability to punch under time. That urgency is being created. And so that's why I said time management is not in the exam hall. You do time management before the exam. Because some of you waste time even punching. Because you don't have the speed and accuracy to punch things in the exam hall. Why? Because throughout the period, you never sat down to punch anything under pressure. So in the exam hall, this is the first time you are trying to punch things with speed and accuracy, and it turns out into disaster. So time management in the exam hall actually is something you have to do as part of your studying before the exam. Now, when you get to the exam hall, you have to approach the questions based on their level of complexity. So my recommendation, for instance, is that when you get to the exam hall, every exam has some theory. So financial reporting, as an example, you take out all the written aspects. And if you're a student who have studied well, almost all the written questions, about 90% of the theory questions in the financial reporting exams, you know about it. Governance, you have studied, you know about it. Ethics issue, conceptual framework issues, IFRS issues. These are the theories that will be there, and some standards if the examiner is excited. So 90% of that, you could answer it as fast as possible. You've saved some time. From there, ratios. Again, if through your studies, you've built the knowledge, you've built the expertise, you've built the understanding on ratios, no matter what it is, ratios is an easy area that you can get yourself through if you understand all the structure of questions and you are guided properly on how to approach the questions and write the analysis. Then from there, you can come to your standards and the single entity. Then consolidation or consolidated financial statement should be your last but one question. So to your question, what I would say is time management has to be practiced before the exam date. It is not in the exam hall that you are now planning, am I going faster? Am I slow? No. And Nuntina, I said, attend lectures. And Nuntina, I said, you have to study consistently. That is why I am saying, don't wait 2 weeks to the exam hall before you go and start studying. Because speed and accuracy is something you practice. It's like football. Pep Guardiola is not going to put you in the team if you didn't come for training and you didn't train properly. Then you're not going to play for the team. You will just be on the bench. Pretty soon you'll be sold. So you don't wait for the date of the competition before you come and say, I am competing. No. You practice everything. So you look again at football, a team like Arsenal. They are short pieces. They are corner kick. It's something they are very good at. And you see Gabriel, Jesus will come in. And before you know it, boom. Because they've been working on it. So when they see an opponent and they see an opportunity, they look at the distance, the signal is sent, boom, they will score you. Why? They have practiced it. It is not something that came out on the pitch, on the day of the match. You practice it. So speed and accuracy must be worked out before the exam. And when you understand the structure of the syllabus, the structure of the exam, then you know, okay, this is what I'm going to answer first in the exam hall. These are the way the questions are going to be. These are the things that I'm going to look out for. I'm going to answer consolidation as my last but one question, because there's always something fishy about consolidation that will waste my time. So I am coming there for some easy marks, doing group structure, calculating goodwill, doing the intragroup trading and anything, not really going to extract financial statement, because by then I have really worked on 80 marks area and I'm just getting something small from consolidation to top it up to help me to pass the examination. So how do you manage time in the exam hall? That is what I would say.